Hey friends, this is Rick, Mountain Guru. I just wanted to take some time and show you around some of the property here, some of the animals. This is Rufus. He's a rescue pup. Interesting story about him. I'll explain some more about him a little later on. But according to what the vet said, he is a horse. You can't tell much about him on camera, but he's getting a little age on him now. But when we found him in the middle of a snowstorm several years ago. He's got the prettiest eyes. Vet told us that's called bird eyes. And look up here, big man. Now I don't know why he is, but he's just real humble around us. He'll even kneel down around us. But let anybody else come on the property, and he goes after arms. I mean, he's a horse, but he's one of the rescue animals that we've kept. We try to adopt as many of them out as possible through Eagle Mountain Rescue. He can be aggressive. The vet said that he had, pit bull and wolf in him. But he's an awesome dog, and I don't know. He's a good watchdog. He lets us know if anybody comes around. Any of the deer come on the property at night, if he could get loose, and we have to keep a logging chain on him because he's broke so many chains. But if he can get loose, man, he'll put a deer in the pea patch. But this is Rufus. He's one of the animals that we keep, that we found and we keep, but we do adopt a lot of them out. And then if we go over here, I love this time of the day when after a hard, hot day, everything starts to cool down in the evening. And here's some picnic tables. We was doing some landscaping. We just recently painted these little boy and girl statues. We'll go over here. I wanted to show you our ducks. Now these come to us after Easter last year, and you can hear the other puppies getting, they know it's about feeding time. But a lot of times after Easter, people buy ducks or they'll buy little chickens, and then they decide they don't want them because they get out of their cute stage, and they end up just taking them and throwing them out somewhere. So we take those in, and usually they fly off, but these two stayed with us. Here is some puppies that we have, and now some of these are friends' dogs. These two down here are regulars. Hey, I know, it's supper time. It is supper time. This one right here I call Bear, and she's adorable. They're just all precious. This little goat down here, I'm not going to walk all the way down, but that's one of our goats. We've got Sadie and Sookie. This is a trout stream, just to throw that out there. You can see trout in here. I know, it's supper time. I'm not going to walk all the way up. This one right here, this is a rescue. She is, we call her Crazy Daisy. When she come here, I mean, she was crazy. She would just run, and she was petrified of everything. I don't know, I think she'd been actually mistreated, but she just was scared of everything. She was scared of the bowls you put her food in. And we thought she was going to die, but she came around after a few months. She's not that timid anymore. But and this right here is old Seymour. He has got babies all over the place. He's a good goat. He's camera shy, but he can be aggressive, very aggressive. He's several times when dogs have come on the property, he has put them off the property. But and this one right here is Sadie. You don't mess with Sadie. She knocked my dad off the bridge there and would not let him get back on. Poor old dad, his arms and his legs were just pouring the blood because she said, I'm not going to take it. But she's a good mother, man. I tell you, talking about a good mom. This girl's a good mom, and she, you let a dog, or even someone that she just does not have good feelings about, come on the property, and she'll put them in the creek real quick. So it's about feeding time. These little ducks are following me around. They're saying, hey, where's the corn at, buddy? So I'm going to have to feed them. But we are starting in the spring of next year. We weren't able to get it all done this year. But in the spring of next year, we are, I was going to show you, there's a wolf den, a fox den right up in here. And these rocks, they come out at night. But these ducks will lay down in a clump in the middle of these goats. They think they're goats. And they'll lay down, and the foxes haven't attempted to bother the ducks, but they come out at night. You can hear them. You can even see them running around. They're right in this this dark area where the rocks are, and they have little holes in the rocks. But as I was saying, next we have so many hybrid dogs, and folks right through here, it is cool to own a wolf. I can't say anything about that, but they get these hybrid wolves. They cross them with German Shepherds, or like Rufus, they cross them with Pit Bulls or something, and then they're unpredictable. So they say, well, we can't have them around our kids, we can't have them around our other animals, we don't want them around our other dogs because they're so aggressive. You can't take a wolf and make a Chihuahua out of it. So we have started a ministry where we take hybrid animals that have been crossed up, and after a while people just say, well, we don't want them anymore. Or we're afraid of them, we don't trust them, or whatever the case may be, and they have them euthanized. And I know of probably 6 or 7 just in the last year where people's had them crossed with, say, wolves and, like Rufus, wolves and Pit Bulls, or whatever, wolves and German Shepherds, and they say, you know, we're not going to trust him with our children, which is pretty wise, and they just take them to the pound, and the pound kills them. And because nobody wants a great big aggressive dog. And we went to pick one up just a while back, and they had already euthanized her before we got there because they simply said that she showed so much aggression. But anyway, we want to start a hybrid wolf habitat through the Eagle Mountain project that we have, and rescue these animals and give them a home, a no-kill facility where they can be taken care of, and they can live their life out without being killed. They'll be up on the mountain, our mountain property, the Eagle Mountain Retreat Center, away from everybody and everything, where they won't pose a risk. And if you'd like more information about that, of course, we always tell you our address, and we're having signs made up with our address on it where you can even help us financially. We're working on getting a account set up through Patreon, but if you'd like to help with that, you can contact us through Eagle Mountain. That's P.O. Box 106, Marion, Virginia, and the zip code is 24354. So if you'd like to help us with that or any of the projects on Eagle Mountain, be sure and get in touch with us. So anyway, until next time, I want to thank you so much for watching these videos. I want to thank you so much for hitting like, and ask you to subscribe. It's free, don't cost a thing to subscribe. You get our videos when we post them up. We do usually more than 1 or 2 a week to let everybody know what's going on. So be sure, hit subscribe, hit like if you like this video. If you didn't like it, well, hit like anyway. So until next time, I just want you to know that we love you, and we just wish you blessings. And until next time, we wish you power, love, and a sound mind.